Growing up, what did they teach you about Africa?
That which we saw on television, they never see how important it was. We didn't teach much about Africa in schools. One is our ancestors taught them, the descendants of African slaves.
I know in the U.S. that some people can't financially get here, or sometimes they feel comfortable where they are in their four walls or whatever. Get here if you can.
See what it's like to be free of all the anxieties and pressures of living in a place that is designed to terrorize you. Come here.
And come over here and relax, feel like a human being here.
All right, family, it's your brother Assad.
And I'm Adrian.
And we are back again with another quick video. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notifications bell so that you'll be notified when we drop new material on this channel. Secondly, in terms of housekeeping, I got to give a special and a significant and a particular and a peculiar shout out to my South African family for all the love you guys have shown this channel. My wife, my children, we greatly appreciate it. A third, in terms of housekeeping, bam, 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 just like that. November 26th, 2 o'clock, Solo Restaurant, Sandton. November 26th, 2 o'clock, Solo Restaurant, Sandton will be the meetup. Yes, we're going to put rands in black hands. We're going to talk loud, laugh loud, eat, drink, and be merry. Eat, drink, and be merry and do something radically simple and revolutionary. Radically simple and revolutionary. Now, why is it radically simple? Because it is simple to sit down with your family, your friends, to eat, drink, and be merry, to talk loud, to laugh loud. But it becomes intentional, it becomes revolutionary when you are intentional about where you spend your money, when you put your dollars, when you put them rands in black hands. Bam, 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 just like that. So, I mean, I literally
Just walk through the door.
Just walked through the door, and the first thing I said is, let's get on and make us a video. So I just came back from the United States, told y'all I was there, bam, Florida, bam, in New Orleans, bam, back in Atlanta, bam, back on a plane, bam, 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 just like that. Just like that. And it was interesting. On the way back, I ran into a lot of people who were like, Dr. Assad, I know you from YouTube. Or we ran to Red, the great, I think it's grade 8. Grade 8.
Yeah.
Grade 8. Talk to that brother. We'll be hooking up with him soon.
Oh, that's cool.
Brother Gerald, that we actually met that one time, who came to New Orleans to eat with us. So he's actually here on the real estate tour and grade 8 on the real estate tour also.
Oh,
so
everybody's looking for a house, some property.
Somebody trying to buy something.
Make me wish I was a real estate agent.
Rands in black hands.
I got something for you. Come on.
Yeah.
Take a look.
So now they're looking to buy property, and it is just really amazing. It is amazing that this was a lot of people on that plane, and it was different tours. The Real South Africa had their thing. Then there was my frat brother. I got his name right, Joe.
Oh, okay.
My frat brother.
Somebody else doing tours, huh?
Brother Robert.
Check it out.
Brother Robert, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity, 1914. Brother Robert, he's here with another tour company.
Oh, wow.
That I don't know if they're doing real estate. I think they're just on the tour.
Just on the tour, yeah.
And then I met a sister while we were grabbing our stuff. She's here with another company. And this was the first time. Listen, family, this was the first time that. Okay, so I got to the gate, in the airport. I think it was E26 to fly out of Atlanta. And I got there early because I was trying to upgrade my seat, which they did not let me. I really had to sit the last row. I was like, I thought we passed this. Didn't Rosa Parks do a thing? I gotta be on the last row.
So you couldn't even recline well.
No, they had to recline because the actual last row was for the steward, for the flight attendants.
Yeah, okay.
So I was actually reclined, but then I sat next to a sister, a brother and his daughter, who are also here with the Real South, but they also have their his wife had contacted us already. She's writing a book, or she wrote a book, so she's already here, and they were coming to meet her. So, but anyway,
that's cool.
It was the first time that I walked to a gate, and I looked. I said, "Man, there's a lot of black people."
Are things changing?
I said, "Well, y'all look like it is."
Looks
I
like the
never-
plane is not like one or two of us.
No, not this one. I thought we were gonna start singing old spirituals. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Nothing like that.
It looked like I was waiting for Harriet Tubman to jump up. My people's wheel is free. But it was a lot of it was a lot of us. But man, I'm gonna tell y'all the story that reminded me quickly of why I needed to be outside of the U.S. Why this is home. My first day arriving in the U.S., I had to fly into Florida, a place called Sarasota, and I was sitting in the bar area because I ordered me some pizza. I ain't ordering no drinks, I ordered some food,
Yeah.
and I think it was a Monday night football game between the Washington Capitals and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Washington Capitals.
I think that used to be they used to be the Washington Redskins. So yeah, they changed their name. Yeah.
Why Capitals though?
Because they're the capital of the country.
Yeah,
I think
but
that's
I'd
the.
have found another mascot.
Well, for a while they were just the Washington football team. Then they became the Washington thing, the Washington Capitals or something like that. But anyway, so they used to be the Washington Redskins, right? And them people were sitting over there. And he was like, I would have never changed the name because of the woke mafia making them change the name. What is wrong with Redskins? So I'm like, man, he trying to bait me into this situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm like, I'm okay, I'm a chill, but he kept poking. And I'm like, so finally, I'm like, you don't see where it is offensive? You understand what I'm saying? You don't see where that's a problem calling somebody the Redskins, right?
Making a community a mascot?
Right. A community that you have devastated, that you annihilated, that you took their land and put them on reservations. You don't see where that's a problem?
Right.
Right? I'm offended that I said, he's just like, because I'm offended that you're offended. I said, man, you know what? This your country. You right. Look, bro, I ain't much left in no more. That's your problems. Yeah, be offended. Look, your offense obviously didn't change nothing. The people still didn't change the name. But it was a very first day landing in the United States, and it was a reminder of the mindset that is prevalent in so many of those type of Americans, right? Now, fortunately, I had a great time at the conference. Those people are a little different, but that was a reminder. So I was like, man, I can't wait to get home. Back to SA. I went to New Orleans, and it was great to see my mom, my dad, my sister. But oddly enough, I was wondering emotionally and psychologically how I would feel once I landed back there. Would I start missing things? Would I be like, oh my, I need to be back here? Those type of feelings, it's like having that ex-lover. You run into him again. It's so funny running into you.
I was running from one in my mind. I was like, wait, there's a song about this.
Since we last seen each other. The more, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to see if it was going to feel like that, but it didn't. It's really over.
I've moved on. I've definitely moved on.
I don't need to test it no more. It's over.
No residual feelings and
Nothing, man. It was just like, yeah. But the thing about it is, it's like we only been gone since August, so it was just like coming back. Not much has changed.
But even as far out into the future as I can think of planning a trip, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
If you told me next December, Not this coming one, the next one. I'd be like, you know.
But you know what I found out though? That home is not New Orleans. Home is not even Johannesburg. Home is wherever my baby is. Wherever this lady is, that is home, because that's who I was missing. I wasn't, I didn't want to come back to SA,
No,
but
we
I
were
was
saying,
missing.
but I don't know though. Me, where have we been where you like, no, I can't do this? Me there.
Just about every place else. Yeah. I don't, there's certain places I just know I can't be. I can't handle it. I got
Place has something to do with it.
Yeah. So now we're back, man, and we're gonna hook up with a few people. The documentary is coming. The documentary documenting the diaspora. Diaspora.
Very interesting.
Yes. I got some footage with my daddy, and it was sad because I asked my daddy, and you see it on the trailer. I said, Daddy, what did they teach you about Africa growing up? And he was like, that which we saw in the movies. He was like, they taught us that, those were our ancestors, that we were descendants of slaves. That was it. Then, which is not seen on the trailer, he went further. And he said, I said, well, what did you think about Africa? He said, man, we ain't had no time to think about Africa. We was trying to live our lives out here in these rural communities with people lynching us and fighting that type of system. Like, so to expand my, he didn't say all this, but basically what he was saying is to expand his mind, to think globally. And we fighting every day. Hopefully we don't walking from home. Hopefully we don't get lynched and snatched up. Yeah, so that's a different perspective. Like, well, why they don't know about that? It's a whole generation who had a fight that was an everyday struggle, an everyday resistance that they were focused on. That was basically their survival as human beings. So thinking about Africa was the furthest thing from their mind. How can I make it from point A to point B without being lynched? And that's a serious, okay. I can understand why it is like that generation is not Afrocentric, Pan-African, right?
Right.
They had a whole different struggle to deal with. So
Right.
yeah.
They live in a different world.
A different world, yeah.
It's just like child raising and raising children. We concern ourselves with how children feel about things, and and that was a generation that they never asked you they didn't care how you felt. It was like,
this is mandatory for your survival, and I don't have time. It's like in the military when you get an order. The order is, especially if you're in a combat situation, you ain't got time to sit there and start thinking about how this gonna affect you emotionally. Man, look, shoot, fire. We ain't got time to deal with your emotions. Yeah. So now we're back here in SA, man, and I mean, I just got on the plane, but I'm still about to go out. I feel like I missed so much in a week. I want to go out and I just want to go. I don't know, the mall. I'm going somewhere right now. Right now, go grab me something to eat and just laugh loud, talk loud, and catch up on this week that I missed out there, I should say. Yeah, out there, man. And also, if y'all watch that trailer, man, because I've interviewed more people, but it's very interesting that the stuff that I put together on there, where it's like, come, and one brother said, where you can feel like a human, Brother Lenny, he said, come where you can feel like a human being. And then I think he's almost in my parents' age bracket, if not in there for sure. And that's like, just imagine what that generation of Black Americans had to experience, where they didn't totally, or where a society was trying to make them feel less than human. Henry Clay, look him up. He's supposed to be America's great compromiser. He proposed that Black Americans, when they were enslaved, were only 3/5 of a human being. So when you wanted to count slaves in terms of your population, enslaved African Americans, when you wanted to count them in terms of your population, they were counted as 3/5. So every single slave, he wasn't a whole person, he was 3/5 of a person. That is the now, yeah, these people didn't grow up as slaves, but that is the the vestiges of that mentality is still prevalent and existent within the American. It was codified into law. You see what I'm saying? So those
A
old
lot of
people,
pseudoscience
Yeah.
around trying to prove that point too.
right? They head shaped funny.
Right. They came up with all kinds
People
of
with Neanderthal DNA. and protruding jawbones, all of a sudden they got the nerve to tell somebody about their head shape funny. But anyway. So family, November 26th, this is a real quick one. We just want to shout out, I'm back in that save. Bam, bam, bam. Just like that. Just like that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Peace out. We'll be back soon.